Okay, so theme number 2 is a daily how-to. And I hope you are not on overload. Maybe you are from today because it has been nonstop today.
This is so quick.
Yes.
And so easy. If you have a charm pack, isn't it a charm pack?
I did do it with the charm pack. You could do it with any fabric.
Who doesn't have a couple charm pack pieces that are laying around that you're like, oh my gosh, now what am I going to do? She got it.
So I've got a little tutorial for you, and I will give you
Marie. She's from New Hampshire.
I will give you these, but Hampshire. Anyway, I'm going to give you a preface. Are you ready? Don't kill the messenger. I've been a little busy, and I did not make a download for this. I didn't make a printable.
But they can rewatch this.
Totally. And maybe one day I will, but I don't yet. And there's lots of tutorials on this.
I bet I can remember how to do this with one time.
Exactly. It's not hard. But just know there is no downloadable printable for this today. Okay. But stick with me. So some of you I know are keeping notebooks, 3-at-3 notebooks.
Really?
So
that's a cool idea.
I know. Isn't that a good idea? I thought, gosh, why didn't I think of that? Because I learn things from you guys all the time. And I'm like, oh, I need to remember that, you know?
Yeah. Can I tell you about memory? This is my new thing. I can't remember squat. Nothing. You know that. Can't remember my password. They're always making fun of me. You know why? Because I live in the present.
Yes.
I don't live in the past.
And she doesn't live in the future.
No.
It's only the present.
The present.
See, ladies, she is a gift.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's a gift.
So when
I am your present.
Anybody makes fun of you about not remembering, it's because I live in the present.
There you go. There you go. So I like it.
Can't argue with me.
I need to put a bow on you.
Yes, you do.
There we go. All right, guys. So what am I talking about today? I am going to share with you how to do a really fun block that is going to be so simple to do. And it's like Kyle said, you can use your charm squares, your layer cakes, or just cut it up to any fabric you want. Okay. So, or any size you want, I should say. So I made the double disappearing 9 patch.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Did you make that up?
No. It's out there all over the place. So it is the double disappearing 9 patch. Now, we have done lots of disappearing 9 patches. Lots of them, right? We've done lots of disappearing 9 patches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love
quilts.
those.
You love
I love
them, right?
those because you look like a genius and that you've done math. And it all worked out.
It all worked out. And there was, just little, it's not like piecing, all these different size blocks. It's really something. So if you've never done the disappearing 9 patch, I'll show you how to get to the disappearing 9 patch, because that's the first start of our journey on this quilt block. But we're going to take it one step further and call it the double disappearing 9 patch. So are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
And Tana says Kyle is like a genius.
Kind of like one.
Kind of like one.
Yep. Not actual, but I'm like one.
There you go. So this is the pillow that I made. I just did one block.
Really,
Kyle.
really cute.
And
that's out of one?
One
9 patch?
This is out of 1 9 patch. So it's a little bit different than the normal disappearing 9 patch. And Barb says, I'm watching you. Hi, Barb. All right. By the way, I'm going to bring a picture up. By the way, you guys give me the hardest time. Do you realize that what a hard time you give me? Yes. When you say, Kris is going to kill us for this. I'm like, I am not going to kill you. Am I that mean?
No, it's not, but it's funny. It's funny. Oh, Kris is watching. Oh, shoot.
Oh, Kris is going to kill us. I'm like, oh, my word. I am not going to kill you.
She wouldn't even yell at us. Even if we gave something really big away. Nope. She'd be like, oh, go.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you very much. All right. You've redeemed yourself.
Thank you.
Jeez. I'm like, Kara, Lisa, and Jenny, same thing. Kris is going to kill us. Don't tell Kris. I hope Kris isn't watching. I'm like, oh, my word.
So afraid of you.
I know.
That's funny.
I am not that mean. I promise.
Oh, no. She's the biggest pussycat around.
All right. Here's the
think she's
pillow.
afraid of us.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
I need that pillow from Kimberbell too.
I wish that was on my porch pillow.
Oh,
on
it's
my
not
porch.
yours?
It's not mine.
Oh, I
Yes.
know whose it is.
Whose is it?
Jenny's.
It is Jenny's. She
Jenny's
said to
so
me, she
cool.
said, "Oh my gosh, Kris, that would be perfect on my porch." Because I said, "Well, I can put it on my porch, but my bench is black." And
This
she
is
says,
darling.
"I've got a navy blue porch set, so I'll put it on mine." And she took that picture and she did it, as you can see, with the
blank.
the blank, yeah, the fill in the blank from this month. Isn't that cute?
That is really
So
darling.
if you're
I can't wait to
looking
learn this.
for a really easy, fast project to do, here's your ticket. Okay, that's what I like to say. Here's your ticket. All right. I know. Vaughn says you'll need a pair of eyes in the corners.
Don't worry, she does. She has them in the back of her
Totally.
head. Ask
Absolutely.
her kids.
Absolutely. All right. Yeah, Janine says, I got the power. I got the power. You know the song?
Yeah.
Okay, you're like, okay,
She
Kris,
gives the
moving
power.
on. Moving on. All right,
You don't
guys.
want me to get up and dance?
Well,
Probably not.
Maybe not. Okay, so all right, so here we go. This is your 9 patch. You can see that it's just charm squares, and
How
this
big are
is
they?
from a
Charm
charm square
squares.
is a 5-inch.
Okay.
5-inch, and this is from Red, White, and Bloom from Kimberbell.
I love it. Every piece of that fabric.
Thank you. I know it is pretty dang cute.
Mhm.
I did it myself. No, I wish I could say that, but
Yeah,
no,
sure.
no. Kim has to take the credit for this one for sure, because she's amazing. And this is the Red, White, and Bloom. So charm packs, okay?
So
All righty. So here we go. Kyle sewed this together as a 9 patch. Now, I know we all know how to do a 9 patch, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it is
highly technical.
3 squares. Well, you
Mhm.
know, I mean, there are some who might be brand new and might not know what a 9 patch
Yes,
is.
that's true.
So it is a row of 3, a row of 3, and a row of 3.
rows
And then
of
you're going to
3.
sew them together. Okay.
Don't know my
So-
math. That's 9.
Yes, it is. There
That's why
you
they call
go.
me like a genius.
Hey, Barb, you're here.
I
Do you want to
am.
say hi?
I've been out there watching you, but I want to see this in person.
Oh,
I have
okay.
not seen this one.
Okay. Whoops.
This is really
Here we go.
fun.
All right. So
Don't you need a
Vaughn
longer
said,
ruler?
I confess I found 14 charm packs over the weekend. I need therapy. We're here to help. We are here to help. Okay.
I don't
so
have that many.
we're going to bring this down here.
I found jelly rolls and charm packs.
But I don't really want to use all of them because I like them.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Okay. So with the idea of the disappearing 9 patch, what you do is you cut it in the center this way and you cut it in the center of this way. And that's kind of where it ends. So I'm going to go ahead and have Kyle cut this for
Ooh.
us. This is, these start out as 5. If we sewed them together, they're now going to be 4.5. So what's half of 4.5? 2 1/4. There you go. You did it. You did
so
it.
proud.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead on my ruler and do 2 1/4 inches over from the center. You could do it however you wanted. You could actually measure from end to end
But this
and
is
divide
the
it in half. But
easiest.
this is the easiest.
I can't
I'm
do it
going to
like
just
that.
put the.
Don't
Oh
you
yeah,
need another
you
ruler?
gotta
I'm
do it the
left-handed.
next. No, you're fine. Okay, there you go. No,
You don't
we're
want
okay.
a longer?
Well,
I'm very
I slide
talented,
it up.
Barb.
I slide it up. Okay, so we're gonna use this guy. Let me put it in the left position. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so it is 2 1/4 inches, and we're going.
I've
to
measured
cut
from
it
this
down.
Aren't you
seam.
cutting on this side?
No.
Where are you cutting?
I'm left-handed, Barb.
There we go.
Don't you be giving
Okay,
me bad
let
pen.
me. So 1, 2 1/4. Yep, 2 1/4. You're good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go all the way up.
My neck.
I think that's wrong.
Stop it, Barb.
It's not.
We are going to divorce. I
Okay,
go all the
there
way
we
through?
go.
I
Yeah,
did?
you did. Okay, so now you can see that she's cut these in half. We're going to turn the little turning table here. This makes it pretty
It would be
easy and
called a
convenient.
rotating
Mhm.
mat.
Rotating mat.
Mhm. Oh, I didn't do it
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's all good.
It turned.
It turned. That's what was most important. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. Now,
What are you doing
now
that
you can
for?
actually turn it this way.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
I turned the table. That's why I'm not a genius. I'm like one.
Okay. So, yep, we got 2 1/4. So let me bring this up a little closer.
Yeah, because if I came from this other side,
Mhm.
we've got a 1/2 inch, so we have to be careful.
Yeah, you want to look at your ruler. Pay attention to your ruler.
Always count. Even if it's,
Mhm.
I could see it too, I always count.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Are you guys making this for me?
No, me.
Oh, you do.
I'm
You are the
cutting
red,
it.
white, and blue girl.
I'm cutting it. 2 1/4.
2 1/4.
You guys are making me nervous.
You're doing great. Okay. All right, folks. So you can see that. So there are 4 pieces here. If you wanted to end like this, you could just turn these in different directions, and let's see. And it doesn't matter. There's really no right or wrong. And here we go. We have a really cute block, right?
Mhm.
But this tutorial is not the disappearing 9 patch. It is the
Double.
double disappearing 9 patch. So what we're going to do instead is now we're going to create another 9 patch. And this is where
What?
I bring in some other fabric. So
Okay.
this is my background fabric I chose on this pillow. This is a mochi linen dot from Moda, and it's a little bit heavier canvas to it, so it has a little bit more weight to it. And I'm
And
also
you
going to
can combine heavier with the.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I combine heavy and light all of the time. Yep,
Okay.
no worries. So, and then I brought in another piece that's navy blue. Now, what you have to do, these are no longer 5-inch squares, right?
No.
How big are these squares? They are going to
Let's
be
see.
7 1/4. I'll just
Yep.
do I know this off
You know it.
the top of
7
my head,
1/4.
right? So 7 1/4. So all of these squares have to be now 7 1/4. So I'm going to pull these out and go ahead and will you arrange the red so that the red dot,
the
the
corner?
red are on the outside.
Mhm.
But let's push it
You want it
this
off
side
there?
because we're going to make a new 9 patch
Oh, you
just
want it
right
on
here.
Okay.
I'm going to fill in these spaces.
Oh,
We're going to make a new 9 patch here. Yep. So I'm going to fill in these.
oh, okay.
So all 4 corners are out here.
Okay, I didn't
see.
catch that.
And my red is in each of the corners because my red was the center one. It really,
That's just what you wanted to
that's
do.
just, yeah. Okay, so this is my center. And I'm going to place that in the middle. And then will you help me with getting the rest of these put in?
Mhm.
So now I'm going to take my background and put them all in these different places.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Does that make sense?
Oh, and then I know what you're going to do.
Okay, so now I have a brand new 9 patch.
So now you're going to sew those 3 together,
Mhm.
those 3 together, those 3, and then sew the rows together.
Exactly. So now
Just like we already did.
what I've created is a brand new 9 patch.
Okay.
A brand new 9 patch that's much bigger. I
Uh-huh.
should say. Now, we're not going to take the time to sew these together today because we've got Barb who's anxiously awaiting,
Mhm.
which is good because we have Bella Box Day going on and she has the new class at 4 o'clock. So we want to make sure we end on time for that. But you would take these to the sewing machine now. And as Kyle said, you're going to sew them all together as one new 9 patch.
And you've got to follow this pattern, right? Every other one is your background.
Every other one is your background. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So again, how do you know what to measure the background pieces? It's whatever these end up being.
Mhm.
So again, you could do this technique with any size block. Just go ahead and measure what this ends up being. And that's what the rest of your pieces are going to end up being. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're going to sew this together. And
Okay.
then Kyle, you've never done this before,
Mhm.
but can you think about what the next step would be?
I can.
Yeah. What is it going to be?
We're going to cut in the center again,
Mhm.
both ways.
Exactly.
Just like we did. We're going to take the half of this after it's sewn together.
Yeah.
So it's 7 inches now, 7 1/4.
7 1/4. So it ends up being 6 3/4, and then you divide that in half and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever
you'll just-
this ends up being
Yes, you're
after
just gonna
you've
divide
taken
it
off
in
the
half.
seams.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then we're going to measure and we're going to cut down the center
Mm-hmm.
going this way and down the center going that way.
Exactly.
Same thing you did on the last one.
Yep. Okay. Exactly. And guess what you get? Through the magic of television.
Yeah.
We'll set that aside.
That's
Here we
awesome.
go. So
And you're
I've
gonna
got.
arrange them however. Oh, I see your.
Yeah. I
You
am
want your red
going
ones out to the
to.
side. Out to the.
You're going to notice something here. Let's see. No, I'm going to do this one here. Yeah. And so again, you can do it however you want.
That's
You can
awesome.
create whatever kind of pattern you want.
Uh-huh.
All right. I could do this over here.
Mhm.
I could do this over here. And you've now created a new pattern. So
That's awesome.
when you put those 4 together, this is what you're going to get. Ta-da!
That's amazing.
There we go.
I wondered how you did that.
Yeah.
I'm glad to
so
know
you
this.
can see that I've got some big squares right
And
here, some
this is
smaller
a-
squares here.
What size pillow is this?
This ended up
20?
being, let me think. I think it ended up being a 19-inch, but I put a 20-inch pillow form
Yeah.
in it because I wanted it extra stuffy.
Right. Right.
Extra stuffy.
And we do have
So
instructions on our website how to do this. Have we done this on three before?
we've done envelope style pillows. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think there's some more information in the club as well, but yeah, they're very simple to do. You could sew, you wouldn't have to do it as an envelope style pillow.
Nope.
You could do it
Sew it
with,
closed.
keep that opening so it closed. You could put a zipper in. I know that Jenny has talked about that before. So yeah, so it's a really simple pillow. Now, I just did it as a pillow, but it would be beautiful as a quilt.
Oh, yeah.
And you really, depending on where you place your pieces, you could make this effect where this
Mhm.
continues to go down, down, down. You can see that you have almost like an Irish chain, but in
Mhm.
different sizes and then you have a different Irish chain going this way.
That's
So
cool.
if you do block and additional blocks, this would be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's how simple it is to make
That was
the
amazing.
double disappearing 9 patch. It's not too bad, right?
I would do that. I might go home and do it. Do we have any more charm packs?
I don't know.
I know we
I don't know
have.
if we do. I know we
don't we
sold a
have,
whole bunch of them on comments sold, so I'm
Don't
not
we
sure.
have fat quarter bundles?
We do have fat quarter bundles. Yes, we do. And you could cut those
Mhm.
apart. You could cut them into charm packs. You could cut them
Yeah.
you could start out with a 3-inch square. It does not have to be a 5-inch square.
No,
Okay.
no. That's
So
darling.
You could start out with a 10-inch square and make it really big,
What a
right?
great fun gift.
Mhm.
Fast.
Definitely.
Mhm.
I think this would be really cute for those of you who machine embroider. You could take, other elements of some of the embroidery designs that you've been collecting, and you could end up embroidering in some of these blocks. These make perfect canvases for little bits of embroidery. So if I were doing like a 4th of July pillow, wouldn't it be cute to have rocket ship, applique here, or
the number 4.
or the number 4 for the
Yeah.
4th of July. Exactly. So, think outside the box of some different things that you could do with this idea.
Did you quilt this?
I did quilt it, but I did it on my sewing machine. So I just
Good
did
job.
straight lines. Yeah.
I like the straight line. Look at
Oh,
those straight lines.
I wish I was as good as you at
Yeah.
doing long
Oh,
arming,
yeah.
but long arming's not my thing.
Yeah, but I would not
But I could
bother
do
to go
straight
put it on the
lines.
long arm. I'd do this on my sewing machine.
Would you?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
It's cute.
especially if you're doing it as a pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And super
And it
simple,
looks
right?
awesome with the straight lines.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, that's
That
how
was
it's
fun.
done. It's really simple. And I like the fact that there's not necessarily a pattern. You just do a 9 patch, cut it in half, do another 9 patch, cut
Yeah.
that in half, and you're good
Yeah.
to go. So
That's awesome.
there you go. Carol asked, would the blue tiles work on something like this? Absolutely.
Those
Mhm.
blue tiles are going to get me.
Well, in fact, that's a really good question, Carol, because I was thinking, oh, I want to do the blue tiles.
Knock yourself out.
I want to do the blue tiles on this. Oh my goodness. But they're not out yet.
Oh, not yet?
They're not
They come
available.
soon, don't they?
Well, they're looking at the end of August, beginning of September. You know, those shipping delays from overseas.
Man.
So hopefully, yeah. Alice said her go-to is the serpentine stitch.
Barb's too, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But I like those
I
straight
love
lines.
the serpentine stitch as well.
Mine end up serpentine. Straight lines. I did that on purpose, you know.
Totally. Right there with you. Yeah. Yeah. Peggy says she has at least 100 charm packs or so.
That's terrible. I feel bad.
Peggy, let us help you.
I'll take a pillow.
There you go. Yeah. Kyle's volunteering. Yeah, definitely. Patricia said layered cakes would make a nice large pillow, or it would make a really easy quilt too. If you're trying to think of what UFO could I do, as if you're trying to think of something, but maybe you have some charm packs, layer cakes, or just some fabric yardage that you want to cut up. Maybe this is your go-to. You don't have to, have a fancy, pattern.
No.
Do something like this, and it's very, very doable.
It's amazing what the simple pattern is and what it looks like.
Carol said it makes for a great procrastinating project. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, it's that last minute thing of like, oh my goodness, I need to have something out. And there you go. So Vaughn says that's art. Then that's art, Kyle.
I just bought 4 pillows last night at the store.
Why?
That's what I'm saying now. What the crud?
What did I do that for? Are they for your porch? Well, you know what? Good for you.
Home.
You supported the local economy.
I need to go home.
That's right. And, you didn't have to go to the efforts of that. But it didn't take much time at all.
No.
It wouldn't take much time at all. So definitely. Nancy said, can it be a table topper?
It's a great idea.
Great idea. In fact, you could do that one block, just like the pillow. This ends up being 19 by 19, 20 by 20. Again, it depends. You could add on a border, and you could have
a table topper.
You could have a 22 by 22 inch table topper, which would be perfect. That's how a lot of table toppers are. Or you could make 3 blocks in a row and have it be a table runner. So there's lots of things that you can do with that. Gloria said, would you show the ladder stitch again for those of us who want to sew it shut? Yeah, I definitely could. I don't have everything with me in order to do that ladder stitch, but I certainly could. Let me think. Well, I'm just worried about time. Yeah. I probably don't have time to show it to you today, but I will show it on an upcoming 3 at 3. How's that, Gloria? I will say that with the ladder stitch, you're going to have, basically in a nutshell, you're going to have 2 folds because that's, you have an opening left, right? And then what your idea is that you're bringing it into the fold and going straight across, and then going through the fold, going straight across to the other side, going through the fold, going straight across the other side. I did a 3 at 3 on this before, but it was like a year ago, so I know it might be hard to find, but it is on our Facebook page under videos, or you can go to our YouTube channel, and I believe it's labeled on how to do a ladder stitch, but I certainly could do another one again.
I take it as a challenge for you not to be able to see the thread.
Totally.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Game on. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What else do we have here? Marcia said, I made a quilt of valor out of the disappearing 9 patch. That's awesome. We love people who are doing those quilts of valor. That's amazing. So definitely. There you go. Joyce said, you can make new pillow covers for next year, Kyle.
Well, my dang dogs get it so dirty that I have to about every year. I need to recover the cushions, but I don't want to do that.
No, I wouldn't want to do that either.
Oh, but do you know how many millions of dollars those things are?
Millions of dollars?
I only have $500,000, and they're $1 million.
The couch cushions.
I don't want to do them.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to either. Let's see. Thank you, Patricia. The topics of 3 at 3 are searchable. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, nice. You can do that too. So look up ladder stitch. Again, it was about a year ago. I probably did that 3 at 3 tutorial. So you'd like a printout on the ladder stitch? Yep, we can do that. Okay.
We'll get Barb right on that.
It is, there you go. The Alice, it is a little different than the blind stitch. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, wonderful. Any other questions that I can help answer on theme number 2?